The mother-daughter HGTV stars had fallen out behind the scenes of the hit show, the final season of which aired this fall. Mina Starsiak and her mom Laine have very different working styles, if you ask Good Bones interior designer Michael M.J. Coyle. On the latest episode of Starsiak's podcast, Mina AF, she was joined by Coyle to reminisce about their time together on the HGTV series, which recently ended after 8 seasons. After reading a question for Coyle from a fan about what it was like working with the mother-daughter duo, Starsiak amended the query for Coyle, saying, "You can separate us out, if you want, we're obviously very different." Coyle responded that he had totally different relationships with Starsiak and Laine, adding, "I hope this comes off as a compliment, but you were a little bit more predictable on a day-to-day basis." Starsiak started her Indianapolis-based company, Two Chicks and a Hammer, with Laine in 2007. Laine stepped back from the company in 2019, but continued to appear on Good Bones alongside her daughter and their team. "I'm a control freak, and my need for immediacy is not shared by the general public," Starsiak admitted. "And I change my mind every 12 seconds, and it's a lot." Coyle noted that he's the exact same way. "So, it was easier for me to understand your wants, your needs, your general immediacy and policy and how you like things done, because I was like, she likes things done the same way I do," he said. "We're both very impatient people and we need to know what's happening at all times and we like to have our hands everywhere and nowhere all at the same time." Coyle added that when it comes to Laine, it's like she really wants people to understand things that are completely ununderstandable. As creative and incredible as she is, getting on the same page as her can be very difficult. Starsiak, who's been open about her falling out with her mom, agreed with Coyle, observing, "If you get on the same page, it can be kind of wackadoo. Once you're on that page, the pages just start flipping and flying," Coyle said. Starsiak announced in August that the series was coming to an end after its 8th season, the finale of which aired on October 17. When filming the final season, she told People in an exclusive interview, "There were definitely some challenging moments, because my mom and I were in some of the most challenging places I felt we've been." In the season premiere, for example, she says, she and her mother had just had a knockdown drag-out fight during demo. "I was like, I wonder if anyone's going to be able to tell," she says. And of course, you can't because that's the idea. People, that's not why they're tuning in to watch Good Bones. That's not what they want. On the August 28 episode of Mina AF, Starsiak opened up about a dilemma she faced over whether to address conflicts with her mom and brothers, Tad and William, ahead of her 5-year-old son Jack's birthday party. She and husband Steve Hawk are also parents to 3-year-old daughter Charlie. "My mom and I aren't in a great place. My brother Tad and I aren't in a great place," she said at the time. "My brother William and I are in a kind of like a non-existent place. It's complicated without even being complicated. We don't really engage much and the last engagement wasn't super positive, and that was maybe a year ago." On a more recent episode of Mina AF, the HGTV star revealed, "I got a text from my mom this morning saying maybe we should talk. We do not talk," she continued. "We haven't in a long time. It was early this morning, and I just didn't really know what to do with it.